Thank you very much. I'm sure you now understand why I wanted him to speak first. MTN have done wonders in KZN, and we are very much excited, and we commit on that. We are going to look after this huge, you said it's an investment. We are going to make sure of that. We guard, or we jealously guard what you gave to us. And I think as a department, we also have a big role in assisting the school in ensuring that the thugs are not getting an easy entrance to the school. We therefore commit that we are going to assist the school with the fencing.
Yeah!
It's what the ANC-led government do. We make sure that the learners are in a conducive environment. It's a huge task, I must admit. MTN having schools, more than 4,200 schools, you can't satisfy all of them. But where possible, we make sure that we do what is expected of us. As I stand here, I'm inspired by the words of our President, His Excellency Cyril Ramaphosa, who said, "Education is the cornerstone of a just and inclusive society. It empowers individuals to break free from the chains of poverty and inequality and build a better future for themselves and their communities," unquote. These are the words from the President of the day, Obaba Cyril. We are coming from two other schools, which is SDS and Daydawn training. I believe it's Daydawn training where I asked the learners to guess who brought us to their schools. And I was so happy and excited when one of them responded by saying, "It's Ramaphosa." I was happy because he's the leader, or rather he's one of the leaders who made it a point that South Africa is where it is today. And these are the opportunities that he is trying very hard to make sure of that we get these opportunities by ensuring that in all his platforms, if not 99% of his platforms, he always invites a private sector to assist government. Nginamanga yini. We come a very long way with MTN Ada. There are people who are always with us here in the province. So mntana wena neteam yakho bazazi abantu engixoxa nabo kule province. Ngifuna nisukume nonke ngoba nibambisene. The mere fact that we spoke to this lady only, that lady has leadership in MTN that she's working with. Bakhona bazali. Bazali, namba abantu esaxoxa nabo. Basuka, angibazi ukuthi ubani umdala kakhulu ukubona, kodwa ukhona umdala. Loya mntwana esakhuluma naye ehamba nabo ngiyabakhumbula bephethe ama-legends. Bangibuza ukuthi MEC, what is it that you would like us to do for your schools? And the response was, everything. Thank you, sis. Siyabonga Anna. Ngoba, if it was not because of this team, you wouldn't be here. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. You are leading a good team. Hey, Faz. As the KwaZulu-Natal Department of Education, we are thrilled about this transformation initiative we are witnessing today. Thanks to the partnership, the MTN Foundation, our learners in SDAS Special School, the VN Naik School for the Deaf, as well as the Daydawn Training Center, will now have access to sophisticated modern technology that will no doubt have a significant impact on their learning outcomes. Ladies and gentlemen, it is through education that we unlock the potential within each individual, enabling them to transform their lives and contribute meaningfully to their communities and society as a whole. However, it is vital that we recognize the unique needs of every learner, particularly those with special needs, and ensure that they are not left behind as the world moves into the 4th Industrial Revolution era. Program Director, the provision of quality and accessible public special schools education remains one of our top priorities as an ANC-led government in the 2023-2024 financial year. As the KwaZulu-Natal Department of Education, we allocated a substantial amount of 1.6 billion for this purpose. This budget includes learners with profound intellectual disabilities grant, amounting to 34.5 million, which will support inclusive education for learners with intellectual disabilities in care centers and public special schools. Additionally, our budget caters for the procurement of LTSM resources, specialized equipment, assistive devices, and support materials for support care centers. We have also allocated funds for the purchase of buses in 2023-2024 to facilitate the transportation of learners enrolled in special schools, aligning with our learners' transport policy. The principal of the, I think it's the Daydawn, ushilo ukuthi ucela singamkhohlwa uma sisidistribute amabhasi. Manje what is more interesting is ula uJabu nangiphambi kwethu. Manje Jabu uzomnika uthisha omkhulu ibhasi. I like how Jabu is responding. Sizombhekela MEC. I teach omkhulu Ngizomcela mina uJabu ukuthi akunikeze ibhasi. Aye, kusho ukuthi ibhasi liyeza-ke. Hey, ebhasini. Furthermore, we are actively creating job opportunities by filling positions for support staff such as drivers, hostel mothers, cleaners, utilizing an amount of 10 million set aside for job creation this financial year. Siyaqhuba ngempela manje. Siyaqhuba ngempela. Mhlonishwa uZulu. Ayikho into ebuhlungu njengento yokushawa nje, uyabona ukuthi ufika ushawa nje, ushawa. Uthi hayibo, kuthiwa hayibo. Naku-ke kodwa kuyenzeka, niyabona ukuthi kuyenzeka. Indlela esihambe nani in the earlier weeks. Angizobatshela abanye ukuthi kwenzekeni, kodwa yini indlela esihambe nabazali bama-special schools. But indlela esihambile has resulted on good things that are coming your way as special schools. As government, our resources are currently strained, and that is why partnerships such as this one between our department and MTN Foundation are crucial in addressing the educational needs of learners with special needs. It is through these collaborations and collective efforts that we can bridge the digital divide and provide equal opportunities for all our learners. Thank you so much, MTN. And I'm happy that when we got an opportunity to improve the standards of our schools, we decided to prioritize the special schools because it's important that we give our learners the equal field to play. To us, our learners are the same and we love them the same. We don't have to say that, we need to do it. Hence, MTN was given these 3 schools. Ngiyathemba abazali bajabule. Siyabonga. Program Director, on behalf of the people of KwaZulu-Natal, I want to say siyabonga kakhulu to the MTN Foundation for their generous donation worth a staggering 6 million. Angazi ngithini. This contribution serves as a powerful symbol of this organization's consistent commitment to enhancing the quality of education in South Africa. It also serves as a shining example of corporate social responsibility and the power of working together for a common goal. Silokhu sibongile nje namhlanje bapha bendaba. Abavele sibabone silokhu sithi nje namhlanje. The state-of-the-art multimedia centers that were customized and equipped by the MTN Foundation in our 3 schools will serve as the hubs of innovation and knowledge, enabling our learners to explore the vast digital landscape and harness its potential for growth and development. In our first school, we were fortunate enough to find the learners in action. We were very much impressed by the fact that they were using different computers according to their abilities. I'm not sure if we do have that in our mainstream schools. but we have to get it even there. Kodwa ngithi namhlanje, today, MTN with these 3 schools that they have contributed to, we are addressing even the levels of our learners themselves. Yeah. Principals, I'm sure you are just as thrilled as with the school connectivity, digital access, and digital literacy program that encompasses a comprehensive range of initiatives, which include the maintenance, support, as well as ICT training for educators and learners. I'm told that the educator that was demonstrating earlier on was also trained by MTN. Such initiatives are critical in enhancing special education and promoting inclusive and equitable practices within our education system, because when we say no child should be left behind, we mean special education learners should also have access to all the necessary resources they need to succeed. No child should be left behind. I'm also particularly excited about the e-education platform, which will provide learners with access to curriculum-aligned educational center content from grade 8 to grade 12. This digital platform will serve as a valuable resource, empowering our learners with special needs to engage with educational materials tailored to their unique requirements, thus enabling them to reach their full potential. Furthermore, this initiative will greatly assist the Department of Education in our ongoing effort to improve the performance of learners with special education needs across all grades. The infusion of technology and digital literacy skills will undoubtedly enhance their educational journey, equipping them with the tools they need to succeed in an increasingly digital world. I'm happy when you were pronouncing that they are going to have data. I'm tempted to say to them, I'm now talking to my learners, data is not for Facebook. Data is not for WhatsApp during school hours. Because you have to communicate with Omabe Nagit. Santana Pen, we want them to communicate with us, but they must not abuse. For working.
Education. For working.
Yes, it's for education, it's for working, but you can greet mom at home. Yes, after school. SGP representatives, allow me to make a simple appeal to you and all the communities surrounding the SDS Special School, the VN Naik School for the Deaf, as well as the Daydawn Training Center. Please protect these facilities and the equipment from criminals who are out to destroy the future of our learners. SGPs, we are appealing to your good selves that you do protect these facilities. I said to the principal of the school when she told me that she doesn't have fencing. I said we have to do it. We have to fence the school so that this material is secured. And the principal of Daydawn also spoke about buses, and I committed, and I'm sure the ESDA school, the principal, where is he? Is a part of us today. Principal for ESDA school is also going to talk to me so that we also leave something for him too. Our coming to his school must address few issues that are troubling him. Ubonakala ukuthi ufikile umnyango. Bongathini. By equipping our schools with the latest technology, we are removing barriers and creating an environment that fosters learning, innovation, and growth. Let us continue to nurture these vital partnerships between government and the private sector, for it is through collaborations and shared commitment that we can truly transform lives and build a society where every learner is exposed to opportunities to help them reach for their dreams. I leave you with the words from an American author and disability rights advocate, Helen Keller, who once remarked, as I quote, "Until the great mass of the people shall be filled with the sense of responsibility for each other's welfare, social justice can never be attained," unquote. Allow me to repeat the quote. Until the great mass of people shall be filled with the sense of responsibility for each other's welfare, social justice can never be attained, unquote. She further said, I quote, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much," unquote. May this partnership with our friends, MTN, be a shining example to inspire others to join us in this noble cause. Ngiyabonga kakhulu. Thank you very much.